lifestyles of the strange and exotic, I think I have a plan for my hair haul. Usually I kind of had it, the way it sort of started, it was kind of forward, but you end up kind of in a mullet and it didn't quite work. But now I figured out which is going backwards, which is going forwards. Wish I could say that the rest of my life, but I got a plan now. So this is random stuff that I sort of picked up, and today was a pretty good haul. And I got things even a little cheaper still. Oh yeah. Which is neat. I needed a happy haul. So, randomly on top of the pile, I kind of ogled this first, but it didn't quite fit the phone that I had. It doesn't really quite fit anything, but I kind of needed something a little extra just until I get a better case. So I picked this up for, I think, $2. Which is kind of cool, and if you can tell, even though I've got every flippin' light on in here, they've got little skull and crossbones, and even that was cool. So, believe me, I will find a use for this. It's just a little wallet, so it'll come in handy. It's sparkly. Probably came out of Walmart somewhere. I don't know, just made in China. But it was cool. And serves a purpose. The next thing I got, as if I don't have too many of them as it is, but this one had just been calling to me since it was there. And then I couldn't find it, and then there it was again. So I only paid $2 for this, which was awesome. And since I have, like, paperwork type stuff to do, I kind of need something to cart my crap back and forth in. So I found this. And it's actually quite nice. Got a little flutely on here. Can we say it? Pockets out the wazoo. I even like the fact that it's kind of got this little dooflicky here. Kind of ticks me off though that it doesn't have the extra pocket on the side like the other one does, so I can have each one of my, chargers separately. And I like the inside too, so it's very, very pretty, very, very punsy. 15 tons to the bag's pretty hefty. And this came, wear it, declare it. I don't know. Made in China. So I've never heard of the brand before in my life. But it's sort of a typical messenger bag. It'll serve its purpose as I slowly drive around and, leap off bridges. The next thing I got was just sort of, I think there was like a lot of people in line, so I sort of randomly pick up things. Which is why I was kind of killing time today before I had to do something else. So I'm like, crap, the longer I stay here, the more I'm going to buy. So this was kind of one of those things. But this was from Ocean State for $4, which is I don't know if it's just an East Coast store or not, but it's a store of just sort of random stuff. But it was for $1 at the Will, in the Complete Idiot's Guide to American History. So this might be fairly interesting. It might be on the queue. It all depends how much time I've got. And I have less time now, so I still got like review copy reviews kind of to get my to do. So I thought that was kind of interesting. The Pequot War, which I think was up here. I think the Pequots are the ones that have the thingy. You go and you pay money and you get less money. Foxwoods, I think it is. Went there once to see the Titanic exhibit. Awesome, by the way. Okay. Trying to find the rest of the pile. The next thing I got. We will be going to the Ren Fair shortly. And I had sort of a... Basically, I just wanted an excuse to wear the wig. I had this gorgeous white wig, which you'll see in the vlog, that I got on Amazon for like $11, and it's like, for $11, this thing is awesome. If you know The Last Unicorn, Lady Amalthea, think of that. So I'm like, I want an excuse to wear this wig. So I'm like, okay, what do I want to wear with it? So I was kind of thinking maybe like elven kind of Tolkien-y type thing. Then I came across this. It is just a random costume, and they look like little moons and stars to me. So, it's a very pretty moon costume. A moon dress. And being that the next day that the day we're going is the day before full moon, so it's perfect. So I thought that was very appropriate. And it's a full-length dress. I figured I wanted kind of something in my hair to kind of, you know, tie things together. So I found a bunch of these at Walmart for $2. So I'm hoping it'll fit around the wig. It might get lost within the wig. Maybe I might wear it as a necklace too. I don't know. But I made that. And these are like $1. So I just added one to the other end. Woo, instant headgear. So, may or may not be part of the costume. That was awesome. I might still wear like a pair of pants underneath it like usual. I might just wear my jeans underneath it, I don't know. But that's the idea for that. I will be going as the Lady of the Moon. And brain fart? Yes? Think? Good? Okay. And today, as I was kind of contemplating, you know, maybe different things I could like add to my costume, whatever, I found these. And he charged me $4 for these. Now, I've wanted a pair of like medieval boots forever. Think like, you know, the lace-up kind of, they could be like Native American boots. They can be like medieval boots. You can kind of play. They're basically leather and they like lace up all the way up front. You'll know them if you see them. But these things are loads of money. So, I don't own them. Ugh. Think medieval pole climbers. So I came across a pair of these today. 7.5, and they fit perfect, and they even fit over the pants, so I can actually wear them, you know, normally. I'm hoping some sort of light comes upon it. But the weird thing is, the zipper is on the outside. I don't quite understand that, because wouldn't the buckle be on the outside? That's what kind of confused me when I was trying to put them on. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Zipper, outside. What? Ooh, what? So, very strange design, but they're kind of that sort of leathery kind of medieval shade, that sort of beige. So this is the closest I could get, and for $4, I have no problem with that. They fit, they're pretty damn good. Almanac materials came from Target. Can't imagine what the hell these were. So, yep, pretty decent pair of medieval boots. And the funny thing is, I bought that today, so I was in, you know, color coordinated today. So, hey, for me, that's pretty impressive. So, happy about that. Which I may or may not wear. I probably just wear the black boots, as, you know, it will fit with the moon thing going there. So, very happy about that. And the next thing I got, I'm kind of carrying it, and the woman's like, that's a pretty sweater. Indeed it is. And it was on the dollar rack. And Mother's like, yeah, make sure you don't, you know, wash it in cold water. I wash most of my stuff in cold anyways. Because it's probably going to shrink. I'm like, for $1, what the heck, you know? And it is, only the fluffy part's the Angora. The rest of it's polyester. So, but it was pretty. And it was $1. And the fact that it comes with a hood is kind of cool too. So, just a random sweater. I will hope the bunnies fit around my booty. There you are. Come, 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 come. Okay. And this came from Arizona, so it must have come from like Walmart. I think Arizona is Walmart, right? Extra grande. 60% nylon, 15% rabbit hair. So basically a rabbit brushed up against this, and they call it Angora. So, pretty useful. Yay. And next on the list is a in-progress DIY project. Now, I picked up this so I can make another one if the prototype is successful, and this was only $1. Typical 3-ring binder. Yay. I am doing this. Now, I saw this on a random Pinterest pop-up there, because it kind of gives you suggestions on various things that you're kind of interested in. So, the idea is, typical 3-ring binder, as I've shown you. All this is crumpled up, that stuff. Paper towel, thank you. Paper towel. You can use toilet paper, but I think paper towel is a lot more sturdy. And you just kind of squunch it and, you know, And after I'm kind of doing that, I'm doing the second layer. I may add a third, I don't know. And I'm doing it inside and out. You paint it to make it look like an old bound leather book. Like an old-fashioned grimoire type of thing, so that is a work in progress. I got that to kind of maybe make to sell. And this one I might keep for myself, because I know what I want to do with it. Not necessarily what to put into it, but... And all it is that, and I made my own Mod Podge. So, yay! And I sort of started a kind of DIY-ish as I was kind of going through it, so we'll see how that goes. And you can do it with any size folder, big D-ring binders, which I love, or this just random. So, and the next thing I got, I planned to give to Grandma as she's hanging out in Wingate, you know, in the middle of being processed. Insert rant here. So, and I got this for 50 cents. And he was, I guess, a Webkins. And of course, it's a black kitty. So, I'm going to try to put a charm on it, or on her, on the kitty, to kind of keep, kind of like what I did with Jeremy, you met way back with my other grandmother, to say, you know, this is who it is, this is who it's for, you know, I'll bite you if she gets stolen. So, that type of thing. And I have no idea. Huh. Is this a Webkin thing? Do you hold on to it? It's a random thread thingy, ribbon, attached by those little dooflickies. I don't know why. But I know what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Boop. Okay. So, I got the black kitty. Don't get jealous. My other black kitty. So, that solves that problem. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Whoop, where'd you go? Put the ribbon around the thing, around the neck. Ta-da! Okay. So, kitty, hey. And the last thing, I think, on the pile. Now, I had gotten a record player from Amazon, and it does work, except you kind of have to put, for some weird reason, they put the speaker underneath. But basically, you plug it into your computer and you can, like, digitize the record. But you can still play the record and use your computer speakers. Well, I'd gotten, like, a Lawrence Welk, Google it, or ask your grandparents or great-grandparents, and come to find out the record inside was some boring person I have vague memory of. But my spare grandfather seemed to find it amusing, so I'm like, you know, I want some Lawrence Welk. It's amazing what you're brought up to, you know, on public television. So I found the only other Lawrence Welk that originally was going to work, and made sure that Lawrence was in here. So I've got Lawrence Welk and his champagne music. Think if Bela Lugosi had a band full of old people. So he does Boody Bobbity Boo. That's what Uncle Remus said. Wish upon a star, whale of a tale. So I got a record. So for you people that don't quite realize what records are, this is what MP3s used to look like back in very ancient days. This is even before my time, people. But when you grow up and around old people, you're introduced to things like cassettes and 8-tracks. So I do know what these things are. So as I was looking for old Lawrence, I came across this. I'm like, oh yeah, tell me not to. I don't even know what the hell this is even. Muppet Show 2. Oh, I didn't realize Kermit and everybody's down there. I pretty much just got it for the package. And these are $1 a piece. 1978. Wow. Happy Feet's on here by Kermit. Yay! Pigs in Space! I wonder what Sea Chanty is. Ooh, there's a lot on here, too. Muppet Show theme. A monologue by Fozzie Bear. Time in a Bottle. An editorial by Sam. I'm not sure if Out the Dance is the one I'm thinking of or not. the pig Calypso. I'm hoping that's the one from the first season. Animal sings Gershwin. Oh, this is just gonna be awesome. Sweet. Shut up. I love the Muppet Show. I don't, is Muppets, no, the newest Muppet Show still on? I don't know. This is hysterical. If not, I only have like the first or second season on DVD. There's so many of them, I kind of got overwhelmed there. But I think it's, if not the first season, the second season, that was so funny. Rita Moreno, I think, was in it. Harry Belafonte. It was so hysterical. And I used to love watching that. And I guess that's the end of the bio. Wow, I actually made it through rather lucidly. Ish. Now I shall drown my sorrows in eggnog and try to figure out what to do with all of my well-won goodies. So, I shall bid you adieu. So thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the strange and exotic. And as Kermit would say, bye!